Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Today, we bring you a crucial update about the revocation of F-1 student visas and the U.S. government's crackdown on international students engaged in certain types of campus activism. In a recent turn of events, hundreds of international students studying in the United States have received alarming emails from the U.S. Department of State DOS informing them that their F-1 student visas have been revoked. The reason behind this: campus activism and, in some cases, sharing social media posts that authorities deem anti-national. This crackdown isn't limited to students who actively participated in protests or demonstrations. Even students who simply liked or shared posts on social media related to controversial topics have been targeted. Some Indian students, in particular, may find themselves caught in this wave, facing the threat of self-deportation. According to reports, the U.S. Department of State is increasingly vigilant, and actions are being taken not just against student visa holders but also those on visitor or exchange visas. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio made a statement on the matter, confirming that over 300 student visas had been revoked for so-called anti-national activities. He mentioned that the effort is an ongoing process, with the government continuously looking for individuals who may pose a threat to national security. Rubio emphasized that the United States has the right to decide who enters the country and who doesn't, and for those who violate the terms of their stay, deportation is the next step.
We gave you a visa to come and study and get a degree, not to become a social activist that tears up our university campuses. I think it's crazy to invite students into your country that are coming onto your campus and destabilizing it. We're just not going to have it. So we'll revoke your visa, and once your visa is revoked, you're illegally in the country and you have to leave.
The emails received by affected students make it clear: staying in the U.S. without a valid visa could lead to serious consequences. The letter warns students that staying unlawfully in the country could result in fines, detention, and deportation. Furthermore, it can disqualify them from receiving a U.S. visa in the future. Students are urged to self-deport using the CBP Home app, a tool introduced by the Trump administration in 2020 to streamline the process. The email also outlines a disturbing scenario where deportation may happen suddenly, without giving students time to gather their belongings or finalize their affairs in the U.S. Those who face deportation will also need to cancel their visa by presenting their passport to the U.S. Embassy or consulate before departure. The U.S. government's action is part of a broader initiative to monitor and scrutinize the activities of international students, especially those involved in controversial or political movements. Students applying for new visas, whether for academic, vocational, or exchange programs, will face intense scrutiny. If found guilty of violating the terms of their visa, applicants can expect their visa applications to be denied. In a recent interview, Rubio emphasized that a U.S. visa is not a birthright, and reiterated that any individual found violating the terms of their visit will be sent back. He stressed that the government will continue to remove individuals who disrupt peace or engage in activities considered harmful to U.S. interests. This tightening of visa regulations has left many international students anxious, especially those from countries like India, where a significant number of students study in the U.S. As the U.S. government tightens its borders, it remains to be seen how many students will be affected by this measure. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to follow the rules and stay informed about your rights and responsibilities when it comes to studying in the U.S.